Hi everyone and welcome back to Colouring with Kay. Thanks for popping by. In this video I want to try to do a Neocolor II watercolour background, as I had a couple of requests to show how I do my backgrounds on camera, and so I'm going to attempt this. Obviously this is the first time I'm attempting to actually colour something on camera, so please be kind to me because it's not something I'm used to, but hopefully I'll get better at it. So I want to start a series where I do look at backgrounds and you know, do backgrounds in different media. So I thought I'd start in the second copy of my Worlds Within Worlds. So my second copy, I've done nothing in it, and I just thought that I'd start with a Neocolor II background because I'm probably the most comfortable with that. So what I did is, on this large post-it note, is I want to do a sort of a sunset background on this flamingo page. So the sunset from here, and I chose a picture online, so I'll just show you that on my iPad in a sec. So this is the picture that I found, and that's what I'm going to try to sort of follow and replicate to some extent anyway. It probably won't turn out much like that, but the colours I've chosen in Neocolor II. So what I chose is, so this is where I keep my swatches for the Neocolor IIs. I hope there's not too much glare on that. So I've got lemon yellow, which is here, lemon yellow, canary yellow, golden yellow, sorry, lemon yellow's there, canary yellow, golden yellow, orange, saffron down here, that one, and then flame red, which is back here, carmine, which is sort of a pinkish colour, light cadmium red, which is up here, that one, and scarlet there, crimson alizarin hue. I don't know if I said that right, but that's a really nice pinky purplish colour. And then back to the other side for a royal blue, which is this one, lovely blue colour. What else? Lilac there, that one, purple, this one, and then the lovely periwinkle blue, that's there. So I've chose them colours, and they're from the 120 set of Neocolor IIs. So these are the Neocolors that I've put inside this helpful container, so they're in easy reach for me. So I think I'm ready to start. So hope you don't get too bored, but you can, you know, pause bits of the video, go a little bit faster where you feel you want to. So starting off with the lemon yellow, I'm just going to, should bring you in a little bit, let's see. Starting here, so where the waterline is, I'm just going to put in my colour, sort of give a impression. Remember, I'm completely the opposite of an expert. I just try things, and if it works out, it works out. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. But at least I've tried, and that's better than not trying, you know. This is just all to do with learning, and if you enjoy the process and enjoy trying, if it's a good result, it's a bonus. If it's not, at least you had fun, you know, trying it out. At least that's my logic. So that's what it looks like. There's a little bit of yellows here and there. So like that. Then I'm gonna go in with my, because I might not use all these colours, because I usually when I choose colours I just sort of going a bit out of there, just checking that I'm in the frame. I might actually need to go in with my, I'm looking at the picture and I'm sort of going according to how it looks. So of course with these Neocolours I just put in the colours quite messily where I think they should be. A little bit of there. So this one's the orange, and the first colour started with right at the base was lemon yellow and then canary, a little bit of canary yellow at the top. But now I'm just putting in this orange here. Now the small bits here are a bit difficult to get in, so I'm going to try my best, and then if I need to add colour I'll just get the water brush, put it onto the tip and then just add like that. So in there we go. Maybe a few little orange bits there. Right, now I'm going to go for my next colour, which is saffron. Yep, saffron. So adding that in there. So hope everyone's having a great day. It's a really sunny day here. I'm filming this on the bank holiday Monday, but I probably won't release it until a few days time. Because I sort of film my videos, I film a few a day, like 2 a day or something. Not every day, but I don't sort of do it last minute because I'm just someone who just likes to have things prepared in advance. Okay, so that'll do. Maybe a little bit up here because there is in my picture sort of quite an orangey bit here, so I might go back to the, should I go back to the orange? No, maybe the flame red and pop a bit of that in here. So of course I'm leaving it all to the water brush to do the magic, because Neocolor pigment dissolves well, allowing me to merge the colours together. Okay, now remember this might not come out as well as I like to, so I'm just getting this piece of paper here underneath there. So I can add that there. Now going for a, let's see, what is this? Light cadmium red. So there's no real method to this, you know. I'm just sort of adding where I think. I'm going to keep looking at the picture, and it's not going to turn out, you know, exactly like the picture, but roughly the colours will be similar, or so I'm hoping. And I'm sure it'll look, gosh, got some there. Oh well. Right then, just going to tilt the book like that, so I hope that's not too much of a distraction. Right, maybe a little bit dark red. Well, this is the Crimson Alizarin Hue, I think it's called. See, where I leave, you know, where I can't get to the small detail bits, I'll just use my water brush later on to add my colour directly from the crayon. So I'm going to go back to the orange, and I'm just going to add that orange in here, because on my picture it looks quite bright there in parts. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to go into the what is this? Actually, this is a Crimson Alizarin. Didn't I use that before? Maybe I actually used, what was it? Carmine, it was a pink. Yes, this is the Crimson Alizarin. Quite a nice name actually. And just pop that in the places. And this might look really quite bad, might not look good at all, but it's a trial. At least I've tried something. Okay, next will be the royal blue, or maybe actually let's go with the periwinkle blue. So in that goes. Now look at the picture, this is the colour, it's very similar, you know, the top part of the sky looks like periwinkle blue. So when I do my Neocolor II backgrounds, I usually just put them in like this. I'm not very precise with them. Okay, so that's that. It's going to maybe look like a rainbow of colours there. Okay, and then maybe a bit of this. Just check what colour it is. Yeah, lilac. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to see because it's not as bright in my room as it would be, because I'm actually doing this at about 6:30 in the evening, and although it's light, it's not as light as it would be if it was earlier in the day. So nearly done. So yeah, I mean mine's gonna look a slightly differently, but I'll put this bright pink in areas. Maybe a bit of pink there. It looks a bit of a mess at the moment. It looks like a bomb hit it, a colour bomb hit it, or a child's been let loose with some crayons and they had some fun. But hopefully it will look okay when I've finished with it, and if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I can live with that. Right, okay, so then just some of the gaps I'm just gonna put in a bit more orange like that. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave that there, and say that that's how I put in my colour. I'm now gonna, oops, I just moved the camera, sorry about that. I'm going to now come back again and bring my water brush and then start activating it so that the pigment dissolves, and we'll see what we have. Okay, so see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back again, and this time with my water brushes, and I'm using the Arteza water brushes. I've got the fine tip there and the medium tip here as well, and I've got a cloth here to swipe off any excess pigment. So I'm going to bring you closer, and I'll probably work on this bottom bit. Actually, I'll work on the top bit first because I don't want my hand to be smudging anything. So just move that there, and I'm going to start with the fine brush, hopefully. So I hope you can see this clearly and my head doesn't get in the way anywhere. So all I'm doing is just starting with the top periwinkle colour and dissolving it in there. And I had a bit of lilac there as well, I think. Now if this colour isn't deep enough, or we find that it's not deep enough, then all I can do is go back and add more colour. That's absolutely fine to do. And if I do get some on the leaves, which I will, then if I go over it in pencil or something else, I'm sure it won't be too noticeable. So yeah, my intention is to, like I've demonstrated using how I use Neocolor II to make my backgrounds, my intention is to you know, show demos of some of the options I use for backgrounds, such as acrylic paint and pan pastel and other things. Don't want to wet the paper too much because I did find that I have used watercolour on this paper before on my original book, and the paper does peel if you go over, which any paper would, if you go, that's not watercolour, if you add, if you go over it too many times with the water. So I'm just being a bit mindful of that. So yep, just filling this little bit. So that's just showing you how I'm doing it, and where I want the colours to merge, I'm not wiping it off. Just going over it just to ensure, just carefully. Right, so I'm going to carry on doing the rest of the bit, and I shall come back and show you. So continuing to add the water. here I'm just letting these colours merge because I want it to look as if it is blended into one another, the colours that is. So I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but I'm attempting to. I just want this yellow to show quite a lot, so I'll try to not blend that out too much. I want it to remain quite bright. So I'm wiping it off on my cloth at the side, the other colours, so they don't affect this orange bit here. I like this orange colour, it looks very nice. Just move my book up a bit so you can see a bit better. So yeah, when I saw this picture I thought it just looks like there should be a sunset background. Yeah, I was going to show you the finished thing, and then I thought to myself, well, you might want to see the entire thing getting made. It's just that when I make videos I sort of always wary that I don't want it to become boring. You know, too boring anyway. Just try to strike a balance. Right, so it's getting lighter now as we go towards this bit, which is supposed to sort of represent the sun here. Right, so I don't want to mix that with anything because I want it to be really bright yellow. Blend that out. And there's these fiddly bits here as well. It's my tummy making noises. I don't know why, because I'm not hungry. So there we are. So that's looking relatively okay-ish. Again, I'm going to start from the bottom. It's just out of there, just checking my camera to see I'm not off the screen. When you start making videos, you appreciate other YouTubers, you know, when we watch YouTube videos and we see the finished piece, but then we don't really think about the making of the videos until you actually become a creator yourself, and then you start realising the work that actually goes into it. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to see, you know, makes you, you know, appreciate even more the videos that you watch from people. Right, so again here I've got this bit to do. I'm nearly done. I hope my talking hasn't bored you too drastically. And I mean, I still need to neaten up bits here because oops, I've got all that. I forgot I've got all of this bit to do here yet. So I was thinking I was nearly done. But you can see actually that Neocolor II background doesn't actually take that long, you know. If I were to do this in pencil, it would take me a long time, as I'm sure it would take other people a long time as well. So usually I opt for Neo 2 colour because Neocolor II, I always call it Neo 2 colour for some reason, but not, it's Neocolor II. I opt for it because it's simpler, quicker. Main reason, quicker, looks quite nice when it's finished. In fact, looks very nice when it's finished if you do it properly. And there's some people that are really good at it. And I see myself as someone who's just, you know, relatively alright. Nothing massively special. So I'm going to come back up here and finish this bit off. Hope I'm in camera. Yes, I am. So I hope you can see. So this was mainly the periwinkle blue. Oops, going a bit through the lines there. You can see how messy I am, but I am trying to speed it up. I'd be more careful if I wasn't doing this on camera, but because I'm on camera, I feel like I need to do work relatively, you know, relatively fast. But yeah, this book is a really nice book from Kirby. It's just got lovely pictures in it, and it's only £5. Well, it's £5 from UK Amazon. Many other shops as well are selling it at, you know, £5 as well, you know, like The Works. Just gonna take that bit off because it's on the beak. Right, and now this bit here. So yeah, it's many of Kirby's books are £5 on Amazon, including Mythomorphia, which I don't have. But I like Mythomorphia, but I like some of the pictures. I don't really like all of them. And I like this book much better than I do that one. But I do and ah about buying it. But I haven't yet. I might do, but I'm not sure. So, going back to our picture, looks right. Just get my orange there again. I don't want to dilute that colour. I want to keep it nice and bright. So let me know what you guys are colouring as well at the moment. What book are you working in? Are you following any colour alongs? You know, what books are you really into at the moment? Which colouring supplies do enjoy using. Back to my periwinkle blue. It's just a lovely colour, is periwinkle blue. I like it. So I'm just trying to get all these little tiny, you know, little tiny spaces. That. Right, so my picture has got similar colours to that original picture that I showed you that was following. Obviously it's not exactly the same, but I think it's alright. It's okay. Right, so I've got this bit here, so I'm going to add in, I'm going to use my Neocolor crayon and then just basically see if I can get some of the colour from the top of it here and fill these bits in. You can see that you get a much more concentrated colour than if you place the crayon on the paper first. Excuse me, I knew a sneeze was coming and I tried to stop it, but there's just no stopping a sneeze, really. Right, so a bit more of my crayon, and anywhere else I want to add it. Well, you're definitely in this edge here. It looks a bit faded, you see. So I might speed this video up actually. And you won't have to hear me talk the way through it. Oops, let's have a look. Right, so I think that's pretty much it. I've got a little bit here that I'm going to, let's see, just here, little gaps that I'm going to just add the and of course if you do find that you've got little tiny, you know, places where you haven't added the crayon because it's not as precise, then you can always fill it in with a pencil that's of a similar colour. That's always a option. So I'm just doing some finishing touches. So this is quite dry now, so I'm just gonna maybe blend some of this in a little bit better. But I've got to be careful because of course I don't want the paper to peel. That would be a disaster. There, right. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to show you my background for the that are using Neocolor II. So it's my sunset background. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been useful, at least a little. And I just want to say thanks for watching, and thanks to everyone who has subscribed or hit the like button. I really appreciate it. So until next time, take care. See you later.